All right, so tonight, you guys, I want to bring some news to y'all that you probably haven't heard about that is going on around the world and is absolutely bonkers. First thing I'm going to bring up, you guys, I want to talk about this strike, okay? And when I'm talking about strikes, I'm not talking about UPS, I'm talking about the actors in Hollywood. And I know a lot of you don't care about Hollywood, but I found an article that kind of concerns me. And I want to share this with you guys because we have talked about AI before in lengths, great lengths, of how dangerous it can be and how it can be used for the wrong reasons. And what I think many people don't realize is that the people in Hollywood didn't just go on strike because of their lack of pay, which is what a lot of the news is talking about. They went on strike because there were some things in their contract that they were not happy with. So I'm going to share this article. All right. So the Black Mirror plot about AI that worries actors. Scroll down. So Hollywood actors are striking for the first time in 43 years, bringing the American movie and television business to a halt, partly over fears about impact of artificial intelligence. The Screen Actors Guild Actors Union failed to reach an agreement in the US for better protections against AI for their members and warned that artificial intelligence poses an existential threat to creative professions as in prepared to dig in over the and is prepared to dig in over the issue. Now, I also talked about one of my previous videos about how part of AI was made to basically stop people from being creative. They're saying AI can create better art, better stories, better music, and now apparently better movies. And this is worrisome for me because that means that even though people now already aren't using their brains, they're going to use their brains even less, and we're just going to take what AI gives us. One of the things in the contract that is the reason the contract did not go through, this is what concerned me right here, you guys, is that he said that the studios had asked for the ability to scan the faces of background artists for the payment of one day's work and then be able to own and use their likeness for the rest of eternity in any project they want with no consent and no compensation. Okay. So basically, and I'll post this video in the bottom, but that was really the part of the article I wanted y'all to see. They basically said there's no way, you are not scanning my face, you are not putting it on whatever you want, you are not putting it in any movie that you want. And they're planning on, what they wanted to do was scan the actors' faces and do CGI movies with them. And they'd only get paid for one day worth of work. There's no telling what kind of trouble that these people will get into, or what kind of reputation they would get from the movies that they're being put in. So if you guys have not seen Black Mirror, I am going to share this one clip. I'm actually going to share two clips because it will kind of explain how these actors got in trouble with this and how just plain Jane off the streets got in trouble with this.
Legally, the Streamberry Corporation can do this.
What?
Hear it?
How?
Trust me, I'm as shocked as you are.
But the show is using my life. It's my name, it's my career, it's me. They're using me. So,
And you assign them the right to exploit all of that.
what?
So in this movie, this girl is just a normal person that lives her life on the streets, and she basically went home, turned on Netflix, which they of course call it something else, and saw her life played by somebody else, um, played by actually Selma Hayek. Her life is played by Selma Hayek in this movie, and everything she did that day is showing up on this show. And she basically wants to know how they can get away with it. And this is how the lawyer is explaining to her how they got away with using her life on screen for the world to see.
When?
Terms and conditions.
I have never seen this before.
You have. You just haven't seen it printed out before. All of that would have popped up on your phone or whatever when you first signed up to Streamberry, and you clicked accept.
But, I mean, I had I had no, how was I supposed to know this?
I know, but you did accept it, and so they're in the clear.
No, 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 no. They can't do this to me.
There are only so many ways for me to tell you that they absolutely can.
Okay, well, Selma Hayek.
She licensed her image to them. The entire show is CGI. It's generated by some kind of super advanced, deep fake quantum computer mumbo jumbo.
Right, so it's all computers. How do they even know what I'm doing? It's the same day.
Well, you know when you got your phone face down on the table and you're in your kitchen and you're talking to your friend about, I don't know, shoe deodorizers. And then, you know, you go on your computer and what pops up? A shoe deodorizing ad.
We've talked about how our phones are always listening.
The show makes stuff up about me, right? It embellishes things. It makes me look worse than I really am. So, defamation.
There's something about creating characters and dialogue for dramatic purposes. I hate to say it, but this thing is watertight.
Oh, thank God.
They got you every which way and then some.
All right, so this girl, literally everything in her life, everything that she says is done by her phone. So because she probably downloaded an app and just agreed to the terms and services, which we all do a million times, every single time we download an app, sometimes when we open up a web page, we just click agree. None of us, I don't think, ever read it. I know I never read it. I just, yeah, whatever, and, push it away. And they use this against this girl to literally record everything she does, not just what she says, but through her devices to like her security camera, her smart devices that have cameras and so forth. They recorded her life and hours later put it on screen for the world to see. Okay, so we've already talked about that. And the actor that they used for her was Selma Hayek. Okay. The thing is, it wasn't really Selma Hayek either. And I will share that screen. Just know that there is definitely really bad language in this.
Nightmares. I thought I'd see myself defecating in a church.
Well, technically, that's the Joan character, not you.
So this character, whose face do they have? Do they have your face or my face?
Your face.
Salma Hayek's face. So then whose anus is doing the shit?
Selma Hayek's anus?
Bingo. What right do they have to kill my abuela with this deep, fake, heretic abomination?
Page 39, paragraph 8.
Paragraph 8 can suck my... I don't even know what it says anyway.
Your image rights agreement with Streamberry. It's page 39, paragraph 8. Specifically covers any acts or behaviors Joan may exhibit up to, including, and beyond defecation.
Brainstorm so we can do some damage control. So, what can you do to erase this image from every machine in the world?
Nothing.
Then I guess I'm just gonna have to settle for a huge lawsuit against them.
There's no legal basis. There's no way we can sue these guys.
Then I'm gonna sue you. You sold me out. You take your paragraph fate and shove it up your...
All right, so y'all know where she said to shove it, but you get the idea. So plain Jane, her life got recorded because of her smart devices, because she agreed to terms and conditions on an app. Her part is played by Selma Hayek, who signed a contract that said that they could use her face for movies and shows, which is why this paragraph right here, why they're so against, because that's what they want to do. They want to scan actors and actresses' faces and use them at will for eternity, forever. Production companies try to sneak in their contract that they would be allowed to use their faces for things like this, however they want, forever. Okay. So when we talk about being careful about what you say, I mean, if they're showing this on TV and they're already writing it in contracts, y'all, this is coming. And we may not be actors and actresses to play these parts, but who's to say that our lives are not going to be the plot line in these shows when they literally took just plain Jane off the street and used her story, which was it was really bad. I mean, everything she did was really terrible. It was the show is called Joan is Awful. If y'all want to look it up, it's on Netflix. It's called Black Mirror, and I don't remember which episode it is, but it's in the new season. I think it's episode 6. But you can go back and you can watch the whole thing and see why the actors and actresses are so angry. It's not just about money, it's about the right to use their faces for whatever they want in CGI and make it look like them. So I have nothing else. I hope that you all have a amazing night. Stay aware, stay awake, think for yourselves. Know that no matter what, everything is going to be okay. We just have to stick together, love each other, and just keep pushing. All right, you guys? Good night. Much love.